Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Escape the Tomb World, Episode 2, Sprawling Caverns. And now the kitchen is separated out. It's dirty right now, but what I could do is I could work on cleaning it to limit the possibility of food poisoning. Food poisoning can be really dangerous, especially when you're alone, because if you do fall victim to food poisoning, you can't fight all that well, and if you can't fight all that well and you're solo, you're dead. Like, unless you have deadfall traps or turrets or something, and I don't have either. Oh, they're awake! Get me inside. I feel like one of those, like, wild people, you know? In the game, that just, like, go wild and, yeah. So, what should I prioritize? Make a clean kitchen, research, defenses, clothing, or other viewer suggestions. What do you guys think? Gonna have to wake up here in a second to feed Yoda. And myself, to be honest. So how much fungus do I have? 39, so I have one shy of a, Alright. I like the glow that you can see here. It's cool. Hopefully my construction goes up. Oh yeah, I'm definitely hitting 7. Alright, looks like a clean kitchen is winning. So I'm going to start working on that. Jackwolf, thanks for the bits. Nothing like throwing a nickel to your streamer. As soon as the animals go to sleep, I'll do another thing of mining, and we'll try to get this kitchen clean. I'll probably end up leaving one spot for the glow stool so that I can see what I'm doing when I'm in there. Because if it's dark, I won't be able to cook very quickly, and I don't want to spend a lot of time cooking. But then steel tiling up the rest, which is not as good as sterile, but it's close. For Yoda, yeah, it is time for treatment. Let's go tend. And he's also very hungry, so I will feed him as well. Feeding him a whole meal. And a mole's gone mad, that's fine. What's annoying about a mad mole is it's going to be awake even when everything else is asleep, which means mining is not going to be so easy to do until it chills. And he is 74 over 37, no issue at all. There's no chance that that flu is going to be an issue for Yoda there. So where is this mad mole? Oh, yeah. It's essentially guarding my way to get to the steel. Am I strong enough to fight the mole? Likely, but if it bites me, you know, that's a bit of a problem, especially if it takes a toe or something. It's really not worth the risk, in my opinion. Because I have very little to gain and a lot more to lose. So current priority is build a clean kitchen. Copy that. Now another way that we could construct is stonecutter table. in order to utilize, of course, all the stone that's here. But I don't even have the steel to make a stonecutter table too, but we could have tiled this up. Although steel is cleaner than stone tiles. Yeah, it's still gone crazy. A whole day wasted. Just the way it is sometimes. And Ba, thank you for the resub, by the way. And thank you for the luck, too. Posture check. Just fixed my posture. Funny that you mentioned that. Right, I'll keep a close eye on this Mad Bull. Hopefully it goes away soon. When do I move map tiles? When I am well equipped to survive the travel. You'll have to tune in and see. My awful bedroom. Yep. Hydrate. Cheers. I'm awake at a very strange hour. Okay, I won't need to tend Yoda again. Let's go ahead and grab that urn from down there and install it for ourselves. It's also getting pretty hot, so I might need to set up a passive cooler. The work speed penalty in here is already slow, so I am going to build a passive cooler, which uses some of the scarce wood that I have, but I will also put my bedroom in here to try to benefit from the cool. Yoda, being the dog that he is pretty okay with warmer temperatures, warmer than what I'm okay with, so he should be fine. Alright, so Yoda Zone is going to be here in this room, and then I'll give him rad fungus for now to eat. I don't have something better, but I'm working on getting something better for him. I also need to be able to feed myself, so I'm out of simple meals. I think I have one on me, but after I eat that one simple meal, I've got nothing left. Most of the insect meat rotted. I wasn't able to process it in time. Yeah, he's going to start eating the rad fungus, which is fine. Or, you know what? I could actually have him eat the regular fungus. The 9 stack of regular fungus. That's fine, too. Alright, creatures are asleep, so let's get out there and get some steel for the kitchen tiles. While the warg slumbers. Another thing I could do is to hunt the things that are simpler to hunt, that are not so dangerous to hunt, or forage wild mushrooms out here. That would be another good way to feed myself temporarily. Or to grab a corpse if there is one. So let's check. Animal corpses, there are none. Never mind. I don't think that there is a whole lot of things to forage either, because if there were, the animals would have eaten it. So I'm probably just stuck growing my own food. Alright, I'm going to try one more mining run before everything wakes up. It's 4 in the morning, so I should have time, although it's a little risky. Yeah, no, it's too risky. I'm not going to. It's not worth getting eaten by a war, getting a little bit more steel. Okay, we have a clean kitchen. It's clean. It's greater than 0. That's real good. There would be a bit of a benefit of expanding the kitchen a little bit and then putting the research table in there. So I think I might want to do that so that we get the research speed bonus. It does mean that I would need yet another chair in there, and obviously that's more steel. But I think it's worth it. Man, that passive cooler is really working. It's like 64. Beautiful sleeping temperature. You should probably get out to the fungus. I don't know why you aren't. Oh, because you're set to the wrong area. Let me delete the other zone, because I'm getting them confused now. There he goes. One of the reasons why I should feed Yoda raw food, like raw meat or raw fungus or something like that, is he has a very small stomach, right? He has a stomach about 1/3 of the size of a human, which means that if he eats a regular meal, he'll consume the entire meal, but about 2/3 of that meal is completely wasted because he doesn't have space for it. But the meal still gets consumed anyway. So it's better to feed small animals either kibble, which I don't have, or raw, because they'll eat less of it to fill up. Yeah, I'm going to open up the viewer submitted ideas so that you can suggest a new priority. Suggest a new goal. It is open. And then until then, what I want to do is try to get the tailor bench up and running. So, and then also to move the research table in here. The other issue with moving the research table in here is I'm probably going to want to put the research table where the kitchen is, because there's light in this spot. So it's going to look something like this, where this is there, and that means I don't need a chair, because it's going to be dark. I just want to put this up there, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. And I need a little bit of steel to be able to tile it up. The benefit, however, is that the larger that this area is tiled up with steel, the more clean it will be, because it offsets the one tile that is not clean. So I can also alternatively smooth the surface for now until I have the material to be able to tile it up. So you can see that it is becoming more beautiful and cleaner. And then we cook in the dark, but that's fine. It is a bad temperature though, so I'm going to stick yet another passive cooler in here, using up even more wood. So it's 6 p.m. Hopefully they start sleeping. My original glow stool is about 76% done. And I'll leave the viewer suggestions up just a little bit longer. Now, for Rhad, I am going to manually consume the pack of survival meals. My little awful bedroom. You know what? It's awful because it's dirty. Well, it's awful because it's awful, but yeah. Do glow stools count for comfort? No, they don't. Nope. Alright, are things sleeping? Where is things? God, there's like no animals here. Where are the wildlife? No, they're not sleeping. Okay, I'm going to pause the suggestions and start to type them up. Crazy Dave, I can't do your goal because there aren't... there's no way for me to obtain those resources. So it's a goal that I can't work towards. Yeah, when we're voting on goals, there needs to be some path to be able to achieve it. So if it's an unachievable goal, like a stretch goal or something that there's just no way to actually do it, I can't include it on the polls, sadly. Tech Wolf, you're not broke anymore? Well, thanks for the lot more bits than the 5 bits at a time. But no bits is fine. Just hang out, watch. It's all good. Whatever that you can or cannot afford, it don't matter. I just enjoy spending my weekends with you all. So thank you for suggesting ideas for the goal here. And I think, yeah, at 1 in the morning, it is time to get down here and mine this away for some more steel. Crimson Rust, thanks for all the gifted subs as well. Cheers. I think I'm, like 1 hour away from a full time remaining up there. Something like that. Holy cow. I'm surprised nobody has tried to join me yet. I'm slightly offended that I'm just so unpopular. Giant roots died from being unharvested. Well, that seems dumb. Let's get that hand tiller bench. And then I'll be able to show you... There is a duct-taped gas mask and a patchwork hazard suit. So the duct-taped gas mask costs silver, steel, and cloth. And the hazard suit costs silver, steel, and cloth. I start off with a fair bit of silver because we are the rich explorer start. But I should use the silver wisely and sparingly so that I have the resources to be able to protect myself. And Dennis and Jackie Chan, thanks for the bits and the gifted subs as well. Dennis, I'm glad that you could join me, given your work schedule. All right, I'm going to say don't refuel the bedroom. Worst case scenario, I could just move the bed in the research room. Oh, a manhunter pack of moles. 2 of them. A pack. Sure. Sure. Restrictions. Rad, stay inside. So there's also this steel up here. And this still here, so that's close by. Let me quickly look for resources. Because I actually hadn't done this. This map tile's unfamiliar to me. I know, crazy, right? So there was a little bit of compacted machinery to the east of the base here. And because compacted machinery is so rare in this mod, I ought to even put that down. Because... Oh, so we do have a little bit of uranium down there. So Crazy Dave, I guess I should have done this before vetoing your goal. His idea was to give Yoda a solid gold bed. The thing with gold is it takes 10 times more gold to make a structure than it does like steel. So solid gold bed would cost like 450 gold or something like that. All right, I'm not seeing any plasteel or anything else. It's pretty sparse in terms of resources. There is steel here though. Yep, that's about it. There's likely some cave networks up here in this area. In fact, there's a heatwave. Crud. That's not good. There is a way to sort of exploit to figure out if there's stuff back there. I would need to. Well, I'm not going to use the exploit, but just to say that it is possible. Hey, buddy, and Siddhartha Gaia, thank you for the resub as well. Hey, buddy. Oh, he likes the pets. All right, looks like you guys want me to mine around my home. Got it. Make some mining tunnels around the home. Another vein of machinery to the southeast. Might have been steel. Oh, yep, here's some. Good eyes. There's probably more that I missed. But it all looks like a big old blur to me. It's also, because of the non-natural map tiles, it is getting so dirty in this cave. It's another thing I wanted to point out is like how nasty the cave becomes so quickly. So exploratory mining tunnels. So one thing that I think would be beneficial is if I mined... If I connected the areas in the tunnel to just speed up terrain traversal. So this here would allow me to get north quickly. And then there's not a lot else in that vein that would help me out, I don't think. Because there isn't a lot of void space for me to explore to. Not without spending an incredible amount of time to do it. David, thank you for the resub. Got yourself hype music. Yeah, and the heat wave is really, really bad right now. Alright, so let's eat and avoid that mood break. And I'm probably going to put him on research so he's not hot, because I'm just trying to avoid the mood break. This is a slightly less unsightly environment. It's still ugly, but it's less ugly. There, you can even spend some time smoothing it. Let's close this door too, because it is hot out. It's 127. One of the things that might happen, oh, it's already happening, is that the wildlife outside is leaving the map tile because it's too dang hot. They're just bailing. Fine by me. Get out. Yeah, sorry about the stream flickering. My viewer numbers got all weird as a result of it, too. Just Twitch being Twitch. So, a big issue with this heat wave is that it's going to totally stunt growth rate. Another one south of the base? Let's try to grab this guy while everyone sleeps. There's still some moles here. Oh, I still have the manhunters. No. Let's not do that. I thought the manhunters were gone, but they're still kicking around. Are they even... Yeah, they're heat stroking. Okay, interesting. So this whole cavern here can be enclosed with one door. And then I can mine into it. Adding all of this as potential secure space if I hunt this mega spider, or if the mega spider leaves. I think the heat wave might be subsiding because it's not as hot as it was, but it's also 5 in the morning, so it could just be the time of day. Mr. Yoda, you are going to need some food. So I am going to add this rad fungus to the Yoda zone, so you can go eat the rad fungus. I am trying to find the compacted machinery you mentioned. Fortunately, I'm not like in dire need of it, though. I am not seeing it at all. Oh, yeah, here it is. If this is where he meant. Should spend more time carefully analyzing. I don't see any precious resources other than the uranium I saw. No plasteel, no gold. There is this structure, but it's not an ancient danger because you can see the walls are damaged. Ancient dangers never have pre-generated damaged walls by design. Alright, those guys need to leave me alone. So more exploratory tunnels. I will continue this here. And then I think I will dig this. Actually, let me dig in this spot first because it's hollow. And destroy this. But I'll dig south to try to get to this chamber here. But I'm not going to break into the chamber until these bugs are gone. I could also starve the bugs out, too. Whoa! Okay. Yep, that's some terrain. Let's put giant roots there, and in this spot, heel shroom. So it's going to be really easy for me to connect to this chamber here. I might want to stick a steel door here, just so that I've got multiple layers of borders and boundaries. And one of the irradiated spiders went mad. Cool. So, lots of manhunters. The glowstool is almost harvestable, so I'm not that worried about my dwindling food supply, because it's about to get replenished, I think. And let me update the inside zone to include this newly discovered chamber. I think that probably fulfills the requirement of exploring the tunnel mining. So I'm going to open up the viewer suggestion inbox again, and you all can suggest new things for me to do. And I'm starting to get heat stroke. And no one rescues me if I collapse. Not even Yoda. Okay, quit relaxing socially. You're losing your mind, dude. Alright, I'm gonna force him back to research because he's too hot to be out here. Yeah, Man in Black is turned off. I covered that in the scenario here. Man in Black is off, Friendly Raid is off, Travelers are off, Transport Pod Crashes are off. Heatwave's over. That's a blessing. Glow stools are nearly harvestable. It's 3 in the morning. I am going to risk a bit of midnight mining. Because I'm going to need a little bit more steel to secure this southern chamber. But I can treat the southern chamber as a way to expand my grow zones, although it doesn't have a lot of large swaths of fertile tile. If we take a look here, this here would be good to annex, because that's a large space that I could grow, as is here. And, oh, well, I'm already growing there. But yeah, there's not a lot of terrain that allows for growing, so I have to be very careful as to how I expand and all that. Okay, I have way too many viewer submitted ideas, so I'm going to have to pare down the list. But right now, I'm knowing that it's 6 in the morning and things just woke up, I'm just making sure nothing's running towards me. Which I seem to be okay. So what I'm hoping is these two irradiated mega spiders end up just voluntarily leaving this tunnel, because I'm not going to be able to add to, I'm not going to be able to clear them out safely. I mean, I could, but it'd be some work. All right, let me type up for next goal. Annex a safe mining area. Make clothing. Set up defenses. Focus research. Smooth floors in the dining area. Add storage for food. Focus on adding power. And I think some of your ideas that you submitted are either merged into other ideas or I didn't include them, but that's a pretty hefty list already. So I'll pull on that. Shouldn't have let myself get malnourished. But this, oh, the glow stools are ready. So grow and plant cut, go. That's not growing and plant cutting. Rad, come on, man. There we go. So over here in Yoda Zone, I'll add this fungal stack. He'll be able to eat, and then soon I'll be able to cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook simple meals until I have 3, and then pause and unpause at 1. Or actually unpause at 0. And then over here, I'll just call this kitchen. Preferred for food to be in the kitchen. So lots of glowstool being harvested here for a fairly decent amount of food to keep us running. I'm surprised no one has offered to join us yet, though. I'm a little offended. Because, you know, additional help would be nice. This rec room is really bad. So, Mr. Yoda, I'm going to move your zone. One of the reasons why it's really bad is Yoda's pacing, and it's making it nasty. I don't really care. Like, I'll focus on having a nice dining room and rec room if that's something that you all vote on. But right now, we're not really working towards having nice things. Just the basic necessities is the focus. All right, have those... Man, one insect is still in there. The other cleared off. Go away. Shoo. Hey, Flash Storm. I don't even know... Like, who cares? Come on, Flash Storm. Like, for real? Arksbane, thanks for the resub. Alright, Flash Storm is over. Alright, the other thing I'm going to do is a stockpile zone here of raw fungus. And this one will be Yoda's raw fungus, so critical or raw fungus. And you've got just a little bit more time to vote. If you haven't voted already, so cast it. And Tangier, thanks for gifting out a sub. This cave is not Overhead Mountain. This cave is thin rock roof or whatever it's called. So no, there is no risk of an infestation unless I start to deep drill. Hey, Chan, thanks for gifted subs. I think... Are we up to max time remaining? Maybe. Pretty close. Pretty close. So, biofuel refining is getting researched. I'm going to poll for what is being researched next after it gets hit. The max time would be midnight my time, which is a long time from now. Hey, buddy. You're the best boy. Okay. So we are going to try to annex a safe mining area. I think the easiest would be to annex these two steel zones here, which, what is it? How much steel do I have? I have enough steel to do this, so... I'm probably going to need a new goal pretty soon, so go propose your goal. I'm going to also pause it or play slow for a second here. So I can put up a poll about research. So taking a look at my options. Next research could be sterile tiles, battery. For drug production, microelectronics, yeah, those would be the big ones. I guess I could do plate armor, work turrets flak. No, there's not much point in that. Alright, so vote on these 4 options. Alright, it's 5 in the morning, so creatures are going to be stirring here in a moment, but I am going to risk it because I don't think there's a lot of bad predators to my north. Put that down and build. Alright, so now this is its own separate room. So if I set up the inside zone, this is my cave. Meaning that I have just annexed all of that. This is my full territory. Pretty good. I can now mine safely, and there's a lot to mine as well. There's also some hollow sections here, which might reveal larger cave networks. So I'm going to mine here, because this looks like it's hollow here. And then I'll mine here as well, for the same reason. No, you're not done. He's trying to get away. Yep, okay. That was indeed hollow. This is probably hollow as well. And yep, indeed it was. Neat. I forgot to home zone the new walls. Not forgot, I just hadn't done it yet. A wizard does it exactly when he means to. I'm not a wizard, by the way. All right, looking good. There's a lot of glowstool to harvest. And we're almost done with biofuel refining, which means I can turn some of this fungus into chem fuel and get power. I don't know if I can use the power very efficiently without getting some battery, but it looks like you guys have battery coming next. So one of the funny things about the biofuel refinery is there's going to be a bit of a chicken and the egg. The biofuel refinery requires power and then generates chem fuel to generate power, but I'm going to need to make a wood-fired generator first. So chicken and the egg. But that's fine. Ooh. Yep, the Mega Spider just left here. Nice. Some butchered harvests, but that's okay. Only makes me a little sad. No, don't hull 5. Come on now. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to ignore the puppy treats. Your, Channel Point Redemption was buried in a bunch of viewer-submitted ideas, so I just didn't see it. Othos. Sorry about that. Puppy got treats. Care of you. Yeah, sometimes I just miss the alerts. They're easy to fly by on occasion. Alright, we're looking at 350 raw fungus. Oh no, even more, because, you know, I haven't grabbed this stuff yet. Formerly messaging for puppetry, now just being obnoxious. Hey, you know, any reminders from you guys is good reminders, generally speaking. I find it useful. There we go. We've got fungus among us. Hundreds of it. Yoda's making all sorts of weird, like, gremlin noises. Quit it, gremlin. I'm trying to keep you alive. I'm gonna be harder to keep you take you seriously. So before I bothered making a wood-fired generator, because of the wood that it requires and how little wood that I actually have, I want to get batteries built and ready to absorb the power so that it's not wasted. And then there are some giant roots out here, which I can try to harvest when the local, very scary wildlife is asleep. So there's some trees or roots there, and where else are there roots? Let me mark these down. So there's roots here and here and here. Yeah, there's a good amount of wood there. So tomorrow, when things are asleep, I'll go try to grab some so that the wood-fired generator can actually generate some power. Heyo! Oh, yes! Ha ha ha! Thank you, Randy. Thank you. Compactor machinery slamming down, making landfall. That is a lot. Punching a hole straight through the cave ceiling and revealing a very large node of machinery. Right in the middle of the wart cave. It wouldn't be a Randy gift if it didn't come with some sort of evil caveat, right? It's all thin roof, yes. Yep. So we're pushing ahead with battery research. Should be done relatively soon. Oh, it's dirty in here. There we go. It's a bad temperature, so I'm going to waste, or not waste, I'm going to spend some of the wood cooling it down so I can research a bit faster, because bad temperature really does slow you down quite a bit. Yeah, outside it's about 100 Fahrenheit, so it's toasty. I'm actually going to take a second to make myself a cowboy hat. So now I'm protected up to about ambient temperature right now. Okay, 22 animals asleep. Yeah, they're asleep. Forming a caravan. Not actually going anywhere, just trying to maximize the amount of mining or tree cutting that I can do. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. What's my opinion on what is the origin of the radiation? I'm gonna go with Putin. I have no idea. It just is. Maybe it's like gamma radiation from a nearby star or something. Alright, that's a good amount of wood. We'll get some more. Oh, psychic drone. That's going to be great on my mood. Oh, God. And I'm very hungry as well. I could fix that, but not without eating without a table, which is a war crime from what I've been told. Alright, let's get inside before the animals wake up and want to eat me. And remove myself from the caravan. And I'm also going to schedule myself for recreation so I don't have a mental break, because mental breaks could be really dangerous. So, playing some chess. Hey, Eddie. Thank you for the sub. And Ambers for the resub. Cheers to you both. I'm just holding, well, I was caravanning 71 wood, but it's been caravan now. So now I have 287. Should be pretty good to keep a wood fire generator stoked for a bit. Thank you for tuning in to the RimWorld Miniseries Marathon winner for May, Escape the Tomb World, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 21st and May 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this series has since ended its streams only once. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to all my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and people that turned out to this live stream, as well as viewers like you on YouTube. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or another series on Twitch. Farewell.